Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a good day today. We actually have a lot of exciting news to talk about. We're going to be talking about Star Wars news, which apparently a lot came out this week, not only with Respawn announcing 3 games it plans on releasing, I think this year, maybe into next year, but definitely Fallen Order is coming out this year, but also, too, with the release of a teaser trailer for Legacy of the Sith for Star Wars The Old Republic. Man, I don't know if 2022 is going to be the year of Star Wars, man, but man, when it comes to Disney Plus, the games-wise, a lot of different companies now making Star Wars games now that EA doesn't have the full rights to it. As a Star Wars fan, you have to have something to be excited about when it comes to where the Star Wars universe, where games could go from here on out when it comes to making good content, or hopefully good content and storylines and whatnot within the Star Wars universe. So today we're going to talk about the Legacy of the Sith story teaser trailer that dropped just a couple of days ago, actually just dropped yesterday, which is very exciting to see. I'm looking forward to this next expansion. This, I think, is the 7th expansion for this, but it's also like the 10th year anniversary. It released 10 years ago, and this has actually been one thing that Bioware has been really hyping up when it comes to the Old Republic and trying to keep the player base alive, keep people involved. This is actually one game and really trying hard to get Iniquity to play. So if you were somewhere, somebody in the Star Wars, the Old Republic community, or some of my regular viewers, help me out. I'm trying to get Iniquity to play this game. It is hell or high water. I am trying my best to get my boy into it. So we'll talk about that. And then also I want to talk about EA, or I guess Respawn, announcing these 3 Star Wars games. I'm pretty sure Fallen Order is supposed to come out this year, which is going to be the expansion. It's going to be, the sequel to Fallen Order, which actually turned out to be a really great Star Wars game. But also, too, apparently they have an RTS Star Wars game coming out. Apparently that is in the works. I never really thought about an RTS game, like, in the modern time when it comes to a Star Wars game, but I'm kind of looking forward to that. Hopefully Respawn can deliver on that. But also, too, the announcement that they are making a first-person shooter Star Wars game. Now, this is getting kind of one thing, at least for me, looking at the announcement of this, with the announcement happening this week, and also kind of what's been happening within EA with DICE and just the turmoil that is affecting Battlefield and how that game is going. I feel like with Respawn announcing this week, it's just very like, I wonder if EA is like trying to slap DICE in the face with Respawn announcing that these 3 games are going to be coming out within the Star Wars universe. I don't know. That's just me. It's just my opinion on the entire situation with what's happening with DICE and the catastrophe of Battlefield 2042, and then with this announcement for Respawn, it's I feel like some games are being played maybe within EA, but that's just me. So let's get into this. Let's first talk about the Legacy of the Sith. Now, this teaser trailer dropped yesterday, and it just kind of basically just gave kind of an overview of just teasing exactly where the storyline is going with Malgus and as you as a character, and kind of seeing some of the characters that we made, that we got to meet and make throughout Onslaught. Now, this is again a continuation of the storyline. This is adding in a new flashpoint, a new story mode operation, or just an operation in general. And this is actually adding in a new gearing system, which I think a lot of people are a little nervous about. I know they've been trying stuff on the PTS and trying to see exactly where it's going to be going. It's going to be interesting to see how this new gearing system works out. With me personally, I enjoy the way that you're able to build up your I guess your power base and stuff like that. I think that's like 306 is like the top gear rate right now in the Old Republic. But what they plan on changing this with adding in, I guess level 80 is going to be the max rank and stuff like that. It does make me interested to see how they're going to be taking this game when it comes to actually gearing up and keeping people involved. Like, that's the biggest thing when it comes to the Old Republic being an MMO RPG type game, is that you're trying to keep people involved in the game day after day after day. I mean, it's been great that they have had events each and every week. There's a new event. This week it's been Rat Ghoul and stuff like that. The Feast event is still going on. How do you keep players engaged in the game and keep them coming back? So this is going to be one of those expansions where we're going to see where Bioware is going to be taking this game on the 10th anniversary as well. And then also too, this is actually one kind of setback about it that I'm a little disappointed about, is that they are going to be able, you're going to be able to keep your weapons as like a cosmetic thing. So similar to the way that you actually are able to customize your character in the game with being able to dress your character, you know, the different slots and stuff like that, and being able to customize your character. But when it comes to clothing and stuff, they're trying to do the exact same thing with weapons, to where customizable weapons can be something where you can slot it and you can pick within the amount of different customizations and stuff like that you're wanting to do a weapon. Apparently they're removing modifiers to weapons, so that's going to be kind of weird, and seeing how that works out with this expansion. But apparently that's not coming on until 7.1. 7.0 is going to be the next expansion with the Legacy of the Sith, and the weapons cosmetic stuff is not coming until 7.1. So I think that's a big Debbie Downer for a lot of people, including myself. I think everyone was expecting that to happen with the Legacy of Sith, but if we finally get it, it is what it is. I'm excited to finally get it. Just kind of disappointed that we're not getting it until the next update past Legacy of the Sith. So anyway, that is for the teaser trailer of Legacy of the Sith. Now let's get into this news about Respawn announcing 3's new Star Wars game. And we'll get into what they've announced, and then I'll get into what the drama is with this announcement and what I'm thinking, kind of what's happening behind the scenes. So Respawn, the makers of Star Wars Fallen Order game, which was a phenomenal success. It was a really great game. It's similar to Dark Souls. Never played Dark Souls, played Fallen Order, got my butt whooped playing that game, but it was fairly enjoyable. The storyline was really good. Happens between I guess Revenge of the Sith and New Hope and stuff like that. And it was really enjoyable. I really did enjoy it. I think Respawn nailed it. They did a great storyline, knocked it out of the park. So where could they go from here? What could they actually do with the storyline? No idea. I mean, you got a lot of room to play, but it actually kind of makes me wonder too, what are they going to be adding into it? When it comes to, Disney Plus and seeing, Star Wars, with The Mandalorian, Boba Fett and stuff like that, they are bringing in, classic characters to the Disney Plus movies. So could they be doing the exact same thing when it comes to Fallen Order, where you could see classic Star Wars characters? And even, one thing I've actually been kind of speculating to, with the Force Unleashed kind of happening within this time frame of Star Wars and stuff like that, could they actually bring back Starkiller? It seems like the sky's the limit when it comes to Fallen Order and exactly what they could do with Cal Kestis. But that's just one thing that I've been thinking about, exactly what they could do with the sequel to Fallen Order. And again, they're going to knock it out of the park, similar to what they did with the the first game. Now let's talk about this. The RTS. Apparently an RTS Star Wars game is what they're actually in development as well. And for somebody that I can't remember a whole lot of RTS games that I have played, you know what? If it's Star Wars, man, I'll try it out. When it comes to Star Wars games, I am more than happy to play a Star Wars game and just try it out and see how it goes. I mean, with the laundry list of Star Wars games that were made prior to EA buying, or buying the I guess the name or the brand of it, man, we had a laundry list of different Star Wars games out there, from first person to third person, all this and that. A laundry list of great games before EA got their hands on them. Now that EA has lost their rights to Star Wars, it looks like we're going to be getting the exact same thing from Lucas. I think it's LucasArts Games or whatever they changed their name to. That we're going to be getting that. We're going to be getting that same quality of great games that we had prior to EA gaining the rights to it. So that does have me excited that we're going to be getting an RTS thing to see kind of how that game works out. Now let's get into this. A first-person shooter, an FPS, is what Respawn announced as well with this 3-game Star Wars, multiple games that they plan on releasing. Again, as somebody that plays first-person shooters, somebody that enjoys, Star Wars Battlefront 2 and stuff like that, it does have me excited to see exactly what Respawn could do. Respawn does great jobs with the first-person shooter games that they develop, Titanfall being one of the best games that they've ever developed. It does make me wonder exactly what Respawn could do with a first-person shooter Star Wars game. And it has made me kind of wonder, too, is Respawn actually in development of the Battlefront 3? Now, if you guys don't know what's going on, EA has said that there is no plans whatsoever to make a Battlefront 3 game. DICE was making Battlefront 2. It was a lot of turmoil in the very beginning of that game's launch with the way that you level up through the loot box and stuff like that. But Battlefront 2 was, through DICE, was able to save its reputation and actually turned out to be a pretty damn good Battlefront game, which a lot of people were expecting it to get better and better with the, more expansions, more characters and stuff like that. Well, DICE and EA's decision dropped all support for Battlefront 2, and DICE focused on Battlefield 2042, and we kind of saw how that game works out. Now, to me, seeing this announcement from Respawn, seeing the turmoil that DICE is going through, I'm kind of wondering if EA was like, hey, you know what, we're gonna be praising somebody, we're gonna be causing some drama and getting some heat towards DICE to kind of fix their stuff. Respawn, hey, you've been doing great for our company, you've been making millions and billions of dollars for this game, for EA. We're gonna prop you up and definitely announce this and get people excited about it. And again, people have been getting excited about it. I'm excited about these 3 games that they plan on launching within the Star Wars universe. But I do kind of see it as a slap in the face a little bit to DICE, where they are just down in luck right now with Battlefield 2042, to where now Respawn is now getting a first-person shooter game under their belt. And exactly what that first-person shooter is, game-wise, we don't know. But could it be that Battlefield 3? Could it be that Battlefront 3? Could it be that could it be, the way that, Battlefront 2 went? Could Respawn take the reins and make it even better and add in more stuff? We have no idea. It's pure speculations, really, when it comes to what Respawn could be making with an FPS. But, the sky's the limit again when it comes to the Star Wars universe and stuff like that. So, I imagine it will be staying within the trilogy that's been out for quite some time. I don't think they're going to be doing any type of Old Republic stuff. That'd be great, but it seems like they're going to be sticking within the the Galactic Empire and stuff like that. God, please don't no High Republic. At least from what I understand, High Republic has not been doing too well. Not a whole lot of people want High Republic, but man, please go back to the Old Republic. Please, please, please give me something that I enjoy within that universe, within that time frame in the Star Wars universe. But for some reason, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's Disney or whatnot. Just apparently just not want to do the Old Republic. Similar, I guess, like Bioware has done a great job with Star Wars: The Old Republic, but when it comes to other companies and other games, they just don't want to go back that way. I don't know why. But anyway, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think, not only with all the Star Wars news, but Legacy of Sith? If you are somebody that plays Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMORPG, are you excited for Legacy of the Sith? Are you kind of nervous, I guess, going into this next expansion, how they're going to be doing gearing and stuff like that? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. When it comes to Respawn announcing these 3 games, Fallen Order, and RTS, as well as his FPS, what do you guys think what those games are going to be? And also, too, what do you think? Is there drama behind the scenes when it comes to EA and Respawn and DICE and kind of the conflict of what's going on? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about that. Please have a great rest of the day. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys all next time.